Hello, I'm Jolie, and this is my Educational Psychology Kucha Foundations of Teaching. This presentation highlights the core ideas that guide intentional, effective teaching, from understanding student needs to using strategies that truly support learning. These foundations help us to create classrooms where every student feels seen and able to grow. Being an intentional teacher means showing up every day with purpose. Even when we're tired, our students need us to be present, prepared, and consistent so real learning can happen and relationships can take root. Intentional teaching extends beyond academics. It includes making sure students feel safe, supported, and cared for, whether that means helping with a lock on a locker, checking in on emotions, or ensuring they're not hungry before class begins. We need to make sure our classrooms are welcoming environments. When students feel valued and noticed, they want to return. A welcoming classroom sets the foundation for trust, comfort, and successful learning, and it shapes the tone for every lesson we teach. With this in mind, we need to remember Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow reminds us that unmet basic needs like hunger, fatigue, or lack of safety block learning. Students must feel secure before they can focus, participate, or take academic risks. Needs and behaviors are often communications. When needs aren't met, students may act out or withdraw. Understanding this helps us respond with empathy rather than frustration, and it guides us towards solutions instead of punishments. Social skills also matter. Academic success is important, but social skills are equally essential. Many students, including EL learners, need explicit teaching in communication, collaboration, and how to navigate peer interactions successfully. This goes right into our social development. Knowing where students are socially helps us support how they interact, solve problems, and navigate the classroom environment. This awareness allows us to model and teach the skills they're still developing. Moral development is also a key part. Students reason differently at each moral stage: pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional. Understanding these levels helps us guide behavior effectively and teach students how to make thoughtful, responsible choices. We can also look towards the learning pyramid to help us in our classrooms. The learning pyramid shows that students remember best when they practice, discuss, and teach others, not just when they listen to lectures. Active involvement is the key to deep and lasting learning. Knowing this helps us to design better lessons. The pyramid pushes me to limit long whole group instruction and include more hands-on, collaborative learning. These strategies help students explain, apply, and internalize concepts rather than just hearing about them. It also fosters active engagement. Learning sticks when students participate. Using strategies like Kagan structures helps students collaborate, move, and think together, creating energy and ownership in the classroom. One key term that I remember learning in this class is constructivism. Constructivism shows that students learn by doing and making sense of experiences. Tools like the Zone of Proximal Development, or ZPD, and the I do, we do, you do model help scaffold learning so students can build independence. Behavior shaping is also a key part in the classroom. Together, operant and classical conditioning help build a smooth-running classroom by enforcing positive behavior and creating supportive routines. These systems help students feel safe and know what to expect. Operant conditioning helps shape behavior through reinforcement and consequences. Teachers use this daily through routines, praise, incentives, and consistent responses that teach students what behavior leads to success and which ones don't. On the other hand, there is classical conditioning. Students form emotional connections with classroom experiences. A calm, concise environment can create positive associations with learning, while chaos can create anxiety, so atmosphere truly matters. We also need to remember there are lots of study strategies. Different students need different strategies. Teaching multiple ways to study, like chunking, visuals, or retrieval practice, help each student discover what works best for their learning style. A big part of this is reflection time. As teachers, reflection helps move learning from working memory to long-term memory. Quick end-of-class routines like thinking prompts or journal moments strengthen retention and help students track their own growth. Tools like exit tickets, partner discussions, and short summaries help students process learning and remember it more effectively. These small habits make a big difference in long-term understanding. Overall, the teacher's role is a key part in every classroom. Across all these ideas, the core message is intentionality. When we meet students' academic, social, and emotional needs, we create a classroom where real learning can thrive and students feel empowered to succeed.